So guys, this is the very first video of dot creations. I make creations out of usable material around the house. Mostly cardboard, sometimes plastic, other things. I want to use your comments. But since this is the first video, there are no comments. So, I'm gonna make something useful out of cardboard. Just cardboard. Maybe some duct tape, if I really want to. But yeah, I'm gonna be making a shelf. My measurements here are 2 feet by 6 inches. I want to make it about half an inch thick. So, let's get to it. So what I started doing first, I measured out the piece that I need, a 6-inch by 24-inch cardboard piece. I labeled one side and went 6 inches. After I labeled that, I went ahead and did it on the bottom too. And then I drew a line down the middle connecting the two pieces to make one piece. I then measure the other side and figure out that it's also 6 inches, so that gives me 2 pieces. I then cut it out with a box cutter. Here you can use scissors or a box cutter, whichever you prefer. I prefer box cutters because I think they go smoothly. So yeah. When cutting this, you want to be careful. If you're using a box cutter, you want to be careful if you're cutting near yourself. They say don't ever cut near yourself, or towards yourself, which is a good idea, but if you are cutting towards yourself, be very careful. I then took the pieces and measured to see what the thickness of them were put together. It wasn't the half-inch thickness that I wanted, so I went ahead and cut out a piece. Here you see me actually ripping the cardboard from the rest of it, since they were just glued together. I then cut out the piece and measured it, figuring out that it was the correct size and length that I needed. Afterwards, I cut out the holding pieces that I need for the shelf piece. I made 6 6-inch by 5-inch right angle triangles, making it to where there are 3 layers, making it half an inch thick. So putting 3 layers together, you would have 2 of these pieces. The size of the holding pieces and the shelf is your desire, is your opinion of what you want. You can make it any size or whatever. Just also be careful cutting. In this process, I preferred scissors. You will see me switching back from scissors to box cutter, seeing which one is the best, and I realized that the scissors was the best possible thing for this. So yeah. after I started to finish up, I went ahead and got my hot glue gun ready. As I waited for the hot glue gun to warm up to a good temperature, I cut out this fake piece of wood. It has almost like a cardboard consistency. I just found it lying around and measured it to the length of what I needed. I then also glued the cardboard pieces together, and then I finished it up and glued the thing on top. I made sure it was tightly on there, and then I went ahead and started to trim the edge of it. As I was trimming, I had a little bit of trouble because I was using the scissors. So, yeah. I then ended up switching from the scissors to my X-Acto knife, or my box cutter. I then went ahead and sanded down the edges so that it was nice and smooth. As I sanded them down, I also trimmed a couple of the edges that I missed. So, yeah, this process is optional, but I just thought that it would have made it look a little bit better. So, yeah. As I trimmed the edges, I sanded them down all the way. Again, be careful when trimming and try not to cut towards yourself. I then went ahead and put the folding pieces together, making a 3-layered cardboard piece. And I did this for both pieces. And then I also went ahead and sanded these down. So, yeah. Again, the sanding is optional. I just think it gives it a better finished-ish look. Also, when using the hot glue gun, be careful because it is hot glue. I got myself a little bit with the hot glue, and as you will see, I go out and shake it off. I then attach the pieces to the edge of the cardboard shell, and then I make sure that the pieces are all connected together nicely. Then I go ahead and just finish off the gluing process. Then I go ahead and glue the back end of all of the edges, and then I went and installed it. So as you guys can see, I have the shelf installed here. There's a little bit of hot glue string still hanging off it, but all in all, I think it looks somewhat decent. Obviously, you could finish it up a bit. I'm gonna grab my duct tape. And I am going to just wrap it around this edge here. Put it right here. Evenly to try and make it look a little smoother. And then let's put some stuff on it. And then there you got it. How to make a shelf out of cardboard. And a little bit of duct tape. Also, if you wanted to know what I did, since this is a concrete wall, I can't exactly just screw holes into it. So what I did, I laid some duct tape down onto the wall, and then I hot glued it onto the wall. But pretty sturdy. So, yeah. That's how you make a cardboard shelf.